Yo, my people, them CFC, Reece Blue, back with another video. And it's play ratings, man, for the Chelsea Newcastle game, which won 2-1 yesterday. We got a lot of content coming this week. We got Newcastle again on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup, match preview tomorrow, and then we got United on the weekend, match preview on Saturday, and watch along on Sunday, and match review on Sunday. So you guys, I hope you stay tuned for this week's content. It's due to be good. And United have just done a mad thing. They sacked Ten Hag. They're going to have a new manager for our game. Hopefully, we still beat them because we need that win at Old Trafford. We need that. But you guys, hit the like button, the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and I hope you all have a good week. Thank you for your support on the channel. But let's get into the player ratings. And man's going to start off with, of course, Robert Sanchez, who is in goal. And Sanchez, oh man, I'll be real, man. It's like, I am 100% aware of your frailties. I understand that with the ball at your feet, there will be a mistake happening at some point. And it nearly cost us. You literally gave the ball away to Newcastle and we didn't get punished. But you're just not reliable, man. You're just not reliable. And at this point, if people were to say that we should start Philip Jorgensen, I wouldn't be against it. Because regardless, I don't think we have a world-class keeper. But it's just a good thing that we are going for top 4. Because if we were going for the league, it will be impossible. Because we do not have a world-class keeper. And yeah, man, Sanchez, we did win the game. And he did make a couple decent saves. So I'm gonna give you a 6. Big up for your performance. But right back now, we had Malo Gusto. And Gusto, I'm not gonna lie, you see Harvey Barnes, I reckon that you just did very well against him because I didn't notice him too much during the game. Going forward, you were quite good. But defensively, it's your lack of concentration. The way they get the goal, you just switch off for the slight quick second, they get in behind, and then they put the ball in. But if I'm going to be honest, I actually think you had a good game. I don't think it was rubbish. And yeah, man, we all know that our defence needs to pattern up. But if I'm going to be honest, you had a decent game. So for me, I'm going to give you a 6.5. Big up Malo Gusto for your performance. And then centre-backs, we had forget that. We had Levi Colwill, big him up. Another decent performance, no clean sheet. It gets like that. You just need to obviously work on these kind of things, but you had a decent performance. I'm gonna give you a 6. Big up for your performance. Actually, no, I'm gonna give you a 6.5 because I didn't really notice Isaac too much in the game, so I'm gonna give you a 6.5. And then we had Wesley Fofana. Fofana, quite questionable, man. Some passes going astray. And your knee nearly gave out, man. That would have been so frustrating if you did get injured. But it wasn't necessarily a great performance. We was hanging on for dear life. And yeah, man, I'll be real. Our defence just needs to be better. I've said this countless times and it just needs to continue. But yeah, man, I'm going to give you a 6. You guys need to pattern up and do better. But yeah, I'm going to give you a 6. And then left back, we had our captain, Reece James, who was definitely the best out of the defenders. If I'm going to be honest, your performance was very good. I'm going to give you a 7. Not only did you play left back / left centre back, and then you're pinging balls across. Your ball that got through to Noni Madueke, you should have got a red card for that. That would have changed the game. That would have been thanks to your pass. As well as that, in the last couple of minutes, your goal line clearance helped us keep the 3 points because defensively, our other defenders doesn't necessarily know where they need to be when there's serious danger, but you know where you're meant to be on the line, making sure that blocks and shots are just not coming. So you are blocking it, you're intercepting it, clearances, you are immense. And I'm so happy to know that you've completed 90 minutes for the first time since 2023 April, man. You are a captain, and I just hope that it continues because Reece James, whenever he's been fit for the majority of the season, we have never not got top 4. So keep that in mind. But Reece, big up for your performance. Stamford Bridge, first time seeing you. For the crowd seeing you for a long time. So yeah, man, big you up. I'm going to give you a 7. quality performance. Big you up. But then we have our CDMs. I'm going to start off with Romeo Lavia. A man like Lavia, you had a very good performance. Not only did you get an assist, but your interceptions were crucial, and that's just the way we even got the what's it called? The goal. Your interception or tackle, got it through to Cole Palmer. He just drove with the ball and shot. It was calm, man. You had a good performance. I do remember, obviously, you getting left on the floor at times by Newcastle's attack, but Joe Linton is not a little boy, and their players are very physical players. So I'm not necessarily that surprised, because we do lack physicality in the CDM role or just in the midfield role in general. So I'm not going to fault you for that. And other than that, you had a pretty good performance. So again, I'm going to give you a 7. Big you up for your performance. And then we have Mr. Consistent, man like Moises Caicedo. And Moises Caicedo, oh my days, man, you are so elite, man. I swear down, with you in the team, man can always count on people that's going to mop up interceptions, tackles, accurate long balls. Like, you are just everywhere, man. N'Golo Kante would have been so proud of your performance yesterday, man. On God. How many interceptions? How many clearances? How many tackles? Like, this guy is just everywhere. Our CDM is just everywhere. Lavia and Caicedo, their partnership, it's incredible. And it can only get better, because this is only going to, the second or third time at max that they've started together. Like, there's so many more games to go in the season. There's just going to be more familiarity between these guys. And yeah, man, it's just brilliant. Moises Caicedo, for your performance, I'm going to give you a 7.5. Big you up. And then on the left, we had Pedro Neto. And Neto, you took your chance, man. I think you had a very, very good performance. Not only did you get an assist, but you just did very well on the left-hand side, being direct, getting in behind, attacking your fullback. Similar to how you were doing it against Liverpool, just not going to be cutting inside too many times, but you were getting at the Newcastle right-back, Tino Livramento. So you had a very good game. I'm also going to give you a 7. Big you up for your performance. Big you up. And then on the right, we had Noni Madueke. And for the first 20 minutes, you were threatening, man. Direct. Getting into the box. There were 3 chances, with the 3 times in the first 5 minutes that we got into the box, it was thanks to you getting direct. But at times, your passes were not always 100%. Your shots were not shotting. And I'll be honest, man, you were just doing more defensively for us. On the defensive front, you did more for us in terms of that rather than the attack. And that's not necessarily normal. And I do think that that's a good thing, because Maresca will be proud of the fact that you're doing more in the defence. Because we all know that we have attackers that will score goals eventually. It's very rare that we will not score a goal. But it's very rare if we're going to see guys in the attacking roles defend. And you were doing that a lot. So I'm not gonna forget about all of that. And for that, my rating for you, I'm gonna give you a 6.5. Big up for your performance. Non-zero. And then we have Cam. Cold Palmer. The coldest man wherever he goes. And it's another great performance from you. Let's talk about the ball. Actually, wait. You had a goal disallowed, first of all. Goal disallowed. That was close. And personally speaking, I would have thought that might have been onside, but it is what it is, man. It didn't happen. But the first goal that we did score, where would it be without Cole Palmer? Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Like, I can't even show it to you right now, but if you saw the match, you saw the ball. He received it literally just outside, 20 yards out from our penalty box. And what does he do? Just pings it. Doesn't have to look, just places it. And the perfect pass. Perfect. Pedro Neto, only thing he has to do is take 2 touches. 1, to skip past Tino Livramento, the Newcastle defender. 2, put the ball in for Nicolas Jackson. And then boom, back of the net. That was thanks to Cole Palmer taking his 1 touch. And 3 touches later, the ball's in the back of the net. That was created by Cole Palmer, and that is the vision that he has. We are talking about a world-class player here. Cole Palmer is world-class. No one can say otherwise. He is him. 12 goals and assists in the Premier League this season. Already in 9 games. Thank you for being at Chelsea, man. Big you up, man. I'd be so honest, man. But yeah. My rating for you, I'm going to give you a 9. Big you up. Big you up. And then we have, and also your man of the match as well. Big up your man of the match. And then you have Nicolas Jackson. Nico. So proud, man. So proud. You could have had a goal and assist if the Cole Palmer goal wasn't ruled out. But that doesn't change anything other than the fact that you scored your goal. That is another goal you scored in 3 consecutive games for club and country. Back-to-back games in the Premier League for Chelsea. You have 6 Premier League goals in 9 games. You have 6 goals and 3 assists. 9 goal involvements in 9 games for Nicolas Jackson. He is doing his thing. And I was saying it even last season. I was saying that he's more of an inside forward. And the reason for that is because his finishing was not there. You are adding finishing to your game. And I'm so proud of you. Because you are doing your thing. You're proving your haters wrong. The doubters wrong. And I just hope that you keep it up. Because you are doing your thing. You don't even get to play the full 90 minutes. But that is fine. Because you do a lot. Your hold-up play, the link-up play has always been there. And now you're adding goals to your game. Big you up, man. My rating for you, I'm going to give you an 8. Solid performance from you, man. Big you up. But now we're going to move on to the subs. Going to start off with Mykhailo Mudryk. A man like Mykhailo, you had a decent performance. You was nearly close to getting a goal. But it was just a good save from Pope. I think you might have been able to do better. But other than that, you had a decent performance when you came on. So I'm going to give you a 5.5. Big you up. And then we had man like Enzo Fernandez come on. Enzo is doing your thing. I'm going to give you a 5. Big you up for your performance. Then Marc Cucurella came on. I'm also going to give you a 5. Big you up for your performance. And then we have man like Christopher Nkunku. He came on for like the last 15 minutes. And I'll be honest, man, you were so threatening. You had a chance where you could have scored. And I understand why you will not try and pass, even though the pass was on. It's because you want to start games. You're seeing guys score goals. You've already seen Nicolas Jackson score. You've seen Cole Palmer score. You're looking to try and get into starting 11, which is the reason why you're going to think to shoot more often than not. That's what you're going to try and do. And I can respect that because you want to be playing week in, week out on this team. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? And I love the way you're just so at it, man. You're so at it. And things like that is the reason why, because you want to be in the starting 11. You should have had a penalty for us. The referees are bumps. You should have had a penalty. That was a clear and obvious penalty. And the fact that VAR sent the man to the monitor to turn it down, it's just a disgrace, in my opinion, because that should have been a stone ball penalty. And Nkunku gets grabbed in the box. I don't care if it's just some light thing. It's a touch in the box. And the man has impeded his running and whatnot. So for me, we should have had a penalty and Nkunku would have won that. But your persistence is big, and we have Newcastle in a couple of days, and you will most likely start that game. I expect you to. So you'll have another chance this weekend. On Wednesday to get at Newcastle. So for that, I'm gonna give you man's gonna give you a 6. Big up for your performance, and Nkunku. Big you up. And that is our subs. Now it is time to talk about man like Enzo Maresca. And Enzo Maresca, I thank you for coming to Chelsea, man. I thank you for coming to Chelsea because you have changed everything. The tone, the energy, it's immense. The way we start first halves, the way we start second halves, it's immense. You set the tone. I remember last season thinking, why is it, especially after the start of the second half, why do we start the second half so slow under Pochettino? Why do we do it? We was even playing 1 game a week. We had more time on the training pitch for him to get his ideas over to the players. And what has happened? He got sacked. You, on the other hand, in our first 9 games, we are 5th with 17 points. This time last year, we had 12 points. We had lost to West Ham, who we have already beaten. We had dropped points to Bournemouth, who we have already beaten. We are doing our thing. And personally speaking, like I said, I'm just happy to have you as the manager because you are setting the tone. And I just can't wait to see how this thing finishes this season. And yeah, man, Maresca, my manager, I'm gonna give you a 9, big you up, and just big up the man them for the performance. We go again on Wednesday and then go again on Sunday. So hope you guys have enjoyed the content. If you got in this far in the video, let me know your thoughts and opinions on who is your man of the match. Do you agree with my player ratings? And on top of that, I would like to wish you guys a happy Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Chelsea content. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Realist Blue and I'm out. Peace. Come on Chelsea. Come on Chelsea.